Hello, fellow armchair generals and tank drivers. This is Gamer1745 here, and we're taking a look at the new Merkava 3D today and seeing how it works. To me, the chief aspect of the Merkava over similar era vehicles is its ability to take a hit and keep moving. Was that an enemy hit somewhere or something? Aircraft? Helicopter? I don't know what that was. Okay, well. No, I normally play... I normally play World War II vehicles, so I'm not used to playing much of this. Use thermal sights, gamer, they say, so you can see things. Want to see the weakness of a Merkava? Go right, the thermals, well, maybe you need to slow down a bit. It was not doing as much as my other Merkava. Oh, interesting. There's the thermal sights and the exhaust. My other Merkava was doing that more. Maybe it's been fixed or something, I don't know. I want to show a feature of a tank up and it won't do it. There we are. There we are. That's what I'm sort of talking about. There, so if you angle your tank that somewhat that way and look over it. I guess their model got exhaust. How hard the engine's working, which is cool. And of course the exhaust goes all the time. So what do we think about all the T-72s that they've spammed out into the game? Oh, hello. Yeah, just wait for you to kill me. Oh, I should have marked him on the map. That would have been better. Now let's come back in my Merkava. I'll do it so here now. Take a look at it. Right about there. Where there's a helicopter up there. I think that's a helicopter. No, wait. Yeah, that's a helicopter, alright. Looks like a helicopter's going down. Good. Thank you, F-104. It's nice of you. Let's drop artillery around where I think that Soviet tank was. Hey! If we hit him a little bit with that artillery. Not that I'm relying upon the artillery or anything, but still. It looks like we got guys out on the flank, so I'm gonna use their cover. They're talking about the guys way out there. And I'm hoping they're like zapping anything moving on the north side here. Who's there as far as there was a jet going by, maybe actually a good pilot, I don't know. Looked like it. I'm not a good pilot. Oops, somebody's going after C. I'm just lucky I don't crash into the ground. And I'm just flying regular stuff. practically and realistic. Well, so far this map, we got hit once right in the side at close range and died. Well, took a second hit, but we were on fire enough that we weren't going to survive that. I really wanted to sort of test out, because I wanted to be hit in the front of this tank. And then to see if we can, you know, I might take the engine out, but see if we could still operate enough to turn around, kill, and then repair, since it's very realistic. They normally repair a tank engine. You know, they carry 2 or 3 extra tank engines. They just repair them in the battlefield in like 30, 40 seconds. They got really good at that. Hello. Is that dead-in already? No, that's not dead. I just missed it. Okay, load. I fired it. Fire too soon. Before it spawned, protection went away. There we go. Not a good shot either, because I didn't mind up thermals. I think somebody else got it. Let's go in the shell hole. Might get a little cover there, not much. Well, I don't know where they are. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, those behind that. Oh, we've taken out my driver. Okay, well, that's so far working with the plan of being hit and not dying. Seeing if this works, but now. Okay, another hit and didn't die, though. I think it did take out my driver. And my gun now, but yeah, well, another hit. Could highlight it, some friends will put a round into it now. Okay, well, we took several hits there. And the heat round finally went right there, and its blast effect got in there. Okay, well, yeah. Got the other Merkava as well. Don't have the first one. Oh, there's a helicopter crashing. Now, nice. We'll take a look at the armor after this. Yeah, still working through the event. Okay, Merkava 3D. Merkava 2B. Did they pick the D, B, and the... whatever. To be or not to be in 3D as in like 3D model? I don't know. Okay, so this is this one. I do not have the first Merkava. I did not get that, but obviously this early one here, or earlier one, has the 105mm cannon. That is one of the big differences here. We can look at its armor. Here, you know, cast homogeneous armor, composite screen. various elements. We can look at the X-ray. I don't think it's counting a lot of this internal armor here. That, yeah, if you're putting a kinetic round right through, here into the, it's going to go through whatever external tank, 10 millimeters, 35 millimeters, and into the soft squishy people, and maybe into the ammo rack, depending on, your angle of a hit. So, yeah, that is the thing, and we can see here with this armor here, how well is it modeled with all of the spacing for heat rounds and whatnot? I'm not sure. But it's definitely some level of protection here. Okay. Now we're jumping to this guy. So we're seeing some of the external elements of the armor here. It's called rolled homogeneous armor, but I think let's take that off. We can see here, we can still see the the insides of the cheek here, and variable thickness armor. So they've given up with calling it a particular armor value in here. And we're just looking at the orange bit in here. You can see. So it's varying its thickness. Depends on where you hit it. Obviously, some of this is the angle that it's being hit at, as opposed to, coming straight down at it. But according to this, at this point, it's still 400 millimeters. That should be good against a helicopter. 40, not so much. So I don't know how well that is done. We can then throw on the outside again here. That is going to hit. You got this sort of top piece here. You got this bottom piece here. Now, when I hit here, we come back here and see composite it. NERA. I'm still on. Maybe I should have looked it up before. I don't know what. I know it. Explosive reactive armor. The ERA. I know that. I just don't know. And new. Next. I don't know. Nice. So this, you can sort of see it in here. Various layers. Composite with NERA. I don't know. That should really be really effective against some of the attacks. You also have some on the side. So the armor package on this, my understanding, it's outstanding. I don't know if it's accurately modeled. The Merkava that is on loan to the Panzer Museum in Munster in Germany, it's supposedly, who knows what spies and whatnot, but is locked up. And I don't know if it's just like entirely put into neutral or whatever, but they're not supposed to be getting into it or whatever. Now, I don't know, maybe they figure the West German or the German government, boy, showing my age, already has all the specifications, but they don't let random tourists or whoever get inside to start trying to figure out the armor of the thing. And that's partly what's going on. So I don't know how good a security it is, but, we can see out here. Let's go back to the X-ray. Well, okay. 3,930. Now, obviously, all of this isn't equal, as in 900, and this is that. And if we go to armor, just the internal. Yeah. I'm not sure whether this is the same as that other internal piece. I'm just not sure. So, armor still, but show external. So, the idea out here, these baskets or whatever are meant to explode heat rounds. True, it's not going to do much against a kinetic round coming in. Not at all, as we saw. Breach. So yeah, how good is the new volumetric shells? And these don't have very much volume. So understand that if you're, I don't know, shooting something like this, it has, 120 millimeters of volume. This, I don't know, 15, 20 millimeters of volume, because you don't really count the fins. It's not much. So yeah, it's not like Mr. Invulnerable. I don't know. Worth getting? Well, I'm grinding my way to it. This is, as you can see, test drive expires. I don't know, was it really supposed to be 135 days or 13.5 days? I don't know. I thought it was just for a couple of weeks. So yeah, I haven't gotten it through the event yet. So for my permanent one, I've got to grind it out or pay for it, one of the two. And I'm about not quite half, well, maybe about half the way of grinding out to get it. So I'll have it just to have it. But yeah, keep this in mind if you're actually going to pay for the thing. And like I said, if you haven't already, subscribe, like, post your comments below about the Merkava, what you think of it, either the 2B or the 3D or the first one, which I really don't know about from any. Yeah, well, I may have had a test drive of it, but I didn't get it actually. So yeah, hope to hear from you. See you next time for more historical videos.